Aliens invade Earth but fail. Prologue. In the year 2047, humanity was thriving. Technological advancements had reached unprecedented levels, and global peace was more than a distant dream. However, this golden age was abruptly interrupted when an unidentified spacecraft entered Earth's atmosphere. The ship, massive and ominous, descended slowly, casting a dark shadow over major cities worldwide. Chapter 1, The Arrival. The alien vessel, soon known as the Armada, stationed itself in Earth's orbit. Its appearance was followed by strange occurrences. Electronic devices malfunctioned, weather patterns altered unpredictably, and there were reports of people going missing. Panic spread as humanity braced for the unknown. World leaders convened emergency meetings, deploying military forces and advising citizens to remain indoors. Despite the chaos, a sense of unity emerged. Nations put aside their differences, recognizing the need to stand together against a common threat. Default text then. Aliens made their first move. Beams of light shot down from the Armada, and figures began to materialize on the ground. The invaders were humanoid, but distinctly different, tall, slender, with skin that shimmered like liquid metal and eyes that glowed a deep, unsettling blue. Chapter 2, The Invasion. The aliens, who called themselves the Zorath, wasted no time. Their technology was far superior, their weapons more advanced. They communicated through telepathy, their thoughts projecting directly into human minds. We are the Zorath. Surrender and serve, or perish. Military forces engaged, but their efforts were futile. The Zorath's energy shields repelled bullets and explosives effortlessly. Cities fell one by one, and humans were captured and placed in containment fields, awaiting their fate. Among the resistance fighters was Dr. Emily Carter, a virologist with a reputation for brilliance. She worked at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention CDC in Atlanta, which had now become a fortress for the surviving scientists and military personnel. Dr. Carter began studying the interactions between the captured Zorath and their human prisoners. She discovered that the aliens exhibited signs of distress around those suffering from common human ailments. An idea formed in her mind, a desperate gamble that might turn the tide of the war. She approached General Thomas Reed, the military commander at the CDC. General, I believe we have a chance. The Zorath might be susceptible to our diseases, particularly the common cold. The general raised an eyebrow. You're suggesting we use a virus as a weapon? Precisely, Dr. Carter replied. We can engineer a more potent strain, something that can spread rapidly among the Zorath. It's a long shot, but it's our best shot. Chapter 4, Experiment. With the general's approval, Dr. Carter and her team got to work. They isolated rhinovirus strains and began enhancing them, ensuring they could withstand the Zorath's biology. Time was against them. Determination fueled their efforts. As the virus neared completion, Zorath tightened their grip on Earth. Resistance forces dwindled, and hope seemed all but lost. Yet, in the CDC's underground labs, a small vial held the potential to change everything. Dr. Carter and a group of volunteers, all infected with the engineered virus, prepared for the mission. They would infiltrate a Zorath containment camp and release the virus, hoping it would spread through the alien ranks. Chapter 5, The Strike. The night was dark and silent as the team approached the Zorath camp. Clad in protective gear, moved swiftly, avoiding detection. They reached the camp's perimeter and released the virus into the air. Moments later, alarms blared. The Zoroth reacted. It was too late. The virus, invisible and unstoppable, had begun its work. The invaders staggered, the once mighty forms now weakened and vulnerable. Dr. Carter and her team retreated, watching from a safe distance as chaos unfolded. The Zoroth, once formidable, were now falling. The virus spread rapidly, exploiting their biological weakness. Chapter 6, The Turning Tide. News of the virus's success spread quickly. Resistance forces rallied, launching coordinated attacks against the weakened Zoroth. The invaders, unable to cope with the biological assault, retreated to their ship, seeking refuge. Humanity's counterattack was relentless. Former captives were freed, and the Zoroth found themselves outnumbered and outmaneuvered. The once invincible aliens were now at the mercy of Earth's smallest pathogen. Inside the Armada, Zoroth leaders debated their next move. Realizing their defeat was inevitable, it made a fateful decision. The Armada disengaged from Earth's orbit, initiating a hasty retreat. The invaders left as suddenly as they had arrived, their conquest thwarted by an unforeseen enemy. The world slowly began to heal. Cities were rebuilt, and societies reformed. Humanity had faced extinction, but emerged stronger and more united. The common cold, once a mere nuisance, had become the savior of mankind. Dr. Emily Carter was hailed as a hero. Her ingenuity and courage had turned the tide of war, proving that even the smallest forces could have the greatest impact. The story of the Zoroth invasion became a legend, a reminder of human resilience and the unpredictable nature of life. As Earth moved forward, always vigilant against future threats, the memory of the Zoroth and their defeat by the common cold remained a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity.